Sammadanya vimuttassa upasantassa tadino. Another explanation about the Arahant beings. As you know, we were discussing so many qualities of Arahant beings. Now, particularly in this stanza, we are ready to discuss about more qualities of Arahant beings. Santan tassa manang hoti. Manang means the mind. Santan means calm. Tassa means he. He who has calm mind, he is Arahant being. This is the nature of the Arahant beings. Santa vacha cha kammacha. Santa vacha. He has calm, kind words. Kammacha actions. His bodily actions also very calm, very kind. He don't do anything harmful to himself or others. Now you can see Arahant beings are calm, serene, mindful with their word, action, and also their thoughts. In these three activities are very clean, calm, and useful, also wholesomeness, all the Arahant beings. Arahant, this is the nature of Arahant beings. Sammadanya vimuttassa, because they already eliminated all the defilements. They are enjoying vimukta, elimination of their defilements. Very simply, there is a simile that you all have, that you might all have experience. If there is fire, you feel it. If you don't have fire, you don't feel nothing there. So, same way, all the defilements are the reason for our unhappy thoughts, for our uh, troubles, for our any other disappointment. All these things are happening because of our unwholesome thoughts. But when you don't have that unwholesome thoughts, likewise desire, hatred, anger, and ignorance, then that person does not have any trouble, any unwholesome feelings himself, because he already eliminated the origin of those feelings, origin of that unwholesome situation. He realized the truth, which is the truth. Four noble truths is the reality. This is the thing that he realized himself. Realizing Four Noble Truth, he was living with enlightenment, reality. So he knew unsatisfaction. Knew unsatisfactions means he knew the root of unsatisfaction. Why unsatisfaction is arising in our mind? What is the reason? What is the cause? He knew that. And he knew cause for unsatisfaction, and he knew yes, we can reduce and eliminate this unsatisfaction, and we can find the way how we can eliminate, and then he applied the method to eliminate that unsatisfaction roots. This is the Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truth he realized in another three way. According to the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, the first sermon, he realized Four Noble Truth as Satya Jnana, as a truth, as the truth, Satya Jnana. Krutya Jnana, he apply, he fulfill duties and responsibilities. Applying those duties and responsibilities, the method, applying the method, he finished it. Krutyajnana, Krutajnana, he done the things that we should do as we mentioned before to eliminate all the defilements through that application, through that method. In this way, now you can see there are three ways to realize Four Noble Truths. So, first one, suffering or unsatisfaction, he realized in three ways. As a Satyajnana. Satyajnana means as the truth. He realized it. And then he realized uh, Krutya Jnana, uh, how we can eliminate, how we can see the reality, the root origin of the roots. Applying the method, he did that. He realized it, applying the method. And then, because of that application, the method, he complete the process, Krutya Jnana. In this way, in three way, he realized suffering or unsatisfaction. And same as he realized cause of unsatisfaction in three ways, he realized uh, uh, way how we can eliminate this unsatisfaction in three ways. He applied the method, he realized it in three ways. In this manner, there are 12 ways he realized these Four Noble Truths. 12 ways. That's why Sammadanya, we call him Sammadanya. He eliminated all defilements from his mind. Vimuttasya, now he is enjoying because he eliminated all the defilements. Vimukti. There is no roots for that origination. To, to start something, there is no any roots. He completely eliminated. This is the nature of Sammadanya Vimuttasya. He has qualities, as we mentioned before, Santantasya Manang Hoti. He has very clear mind. In his mind, there is no any way to have any unwholesome thoughts. As we know, basically, desire, anger, and ignorance, these are the main roots cause for to have unwholesome thoughts. But Arahant beings, they eliminated all these roots from their mind, so they are maintaining very clean and clear mind all the time. That elimination is not something temporary eliminate. They completely eliminated. There is no any way to come back any of these defilements to his mind, because there is no any situations to remain any of unwholesome thoughts in his mind, completely eliminated. Therefore, his mind is very calm. Santantasa mananghoti. Santawat, when you have calm mind, when you have a quality mind, when you have a clean mind, so your word would be very clean, very peaceful, very calm, as well as your action, physical actions. Now it is very clear. Everyone can understand the nature of the Arahant beings. But I would like to uh, get more stories. Even during the Buddha's time, there were some Arahant beings. They used some words which normally others can't accept. There were some monks. They used those kind of words. Those words was their habit, sansaric heritage. They born into particular families and they had that habits in their life. Arahant beings are not able to eliminate their habits. Only the Buddha is the person who eliminate the habits. So even though Arahant beings does not have any unwholesome thoughts their mind, but they have some habits that those habits not coming through their uh, 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 I mean clear mind. Those activity actions just happening without a reason. But someone who are looking at them perhaps might be think, oh, whether he is a arahant or not, but really they are arahant beings. But generally, as now we know, even though uh, uh, sometimes they might have some kind of behavior, we are not able to realize their real behavior, so we thought, oh, he's arahant being, seeing their calmness. But arahant beings are very calm mentally, physically, and verbally. That's the nature. I would like to share one of story which happened in Sri Lanka in the history. There was a monk. He was very calm, very serene monk. His devotees, also his followers, his students, also thought he was a arahant being. They had so many discussions with him, but they were not able to find. And also they had, I mean, directly they might ask from the monk, because as his students they can do that. They did that, but they were not able to get the answer. Somehow there was a monk, a young monk. He wanted to test him whether he really arahant or not. One day, uh, habitually that monk is going to take bath to river. That young monk went to that place before the monk. Which monk? The monk who, who believe, the people believe as arahant monk. Somehow that monk went before the monk. He was hiding under the water before he come. Then that famous monk went to the river. When he was just getting to river water, who was hiding there, he came and he tried to catch his leg. Then that monk, he was not arahant monk, so somehow making shout, oh, crocodile, crocodile, making that sounds, he came out the water. Then they realize, okay, he is very calm, he's very kind, he's very peaceful, serene, but he's not arahant yet because still he has fear. So this is something that we can keep in our mind. Even though some monks you can see very serene, very calm, but they are not finished their journey yet. Still, they are living with defilements, but they had been controlling into top up level. As a result of that control, they can look like they behave like arahant monks, but they are not pretending like that. But it is the nature. When you start to practice Dhamma, when you start to tame your mind, word, and action, as a result of that controlling part, discipline, your mind, your thoughts, words are becoming very calm, serene, quiet, peaceful, full with loving friendliness. It's becoming. It's the nature. So anyway, now we know the Arahant's nature. The Buddha delivered this stanza because there was a incidents. One of when Buddha was dwelling in Kosambi, that city name is Kosambi. There was a family. That family very close to the temple, the temple where they were living, and the monk was very kind, and somehow the family decided to ordain their son under the monks who lived there. So that young boy, 7 years old, he was very clever boy, and he had enough merits, and also he already practiced Dhamma somehow. When they started to shave their heads, at that moment when they finishing shaving, he attained enlightenment. He became Arahant. He was 7 years old, but the teacher did not know he is not Arahant yet. So teacher was not able to recognize his enlightenment. Somehow, after finishing their Vassana retreat, training retreat, the teacher and the Samanera novice monk decided to go to see the Buddha. On the way to the temple where Buddha was dwelling, he had to stop one night. Venerable teacher uh, and the novice monk was living in one place, in one room, and then uh, the little one, novice monk, knew, oh, if I am staying tonight with my teacher, sleep with in this same room, it's going to be harmful to my teacher. It's against some Vinay rules, disciplinary rules. So I may not supposed to sleep tonight because my teacher is sleeping now. He's tired. He's old. So I don't want to sleep. And then he was sitting, lying on the wall. He was practicing meditation whole night. He did not sleep because he had very compassionate thoughts to his teacher. So somehow in the morning, the teacher wake up. Then he thought, okay, before the teacher wake up, he should, the student should not be in the place where that monk was teaching, sleeping. So he wanted to call him. The monk thought, the teacher thought he was sleeping, the young monk. So using his fan, he wanted to wake up that little monk, even though he was not sleeping, he was on meditating, but he used that his fan to push him to wake up. Somehow, accidentally, that fan hit the novice monk's eye, and then he got uh, wound and completely destroy. His eye was painful. He lost his eyesight. Even though having that terrible situation, that little monk went out to find water and things for wash the teacher's mouth and everything, collecting everything, and then he offered all these things. But he was holding in one hand his eye, and other hand, the single hand, he offered things to the teacher. The teacher got upset. Oh, even my student not supposed to like that. He should respect to teacher. When we are offering something, we should offer using both hands. But that student was not. Then the teacher got upset of his student. Then he started to blame to the young one, young Samanera monk. But finally, he realized the truth. The teacher realized the truth. And then he was pardoned from his novice monk, little monk. And then somehow at the end they went to the Buddha. In front of Buddha, the teacher was explaining about the kindness of his young student. The teacher was telling to the Buddha, Venerable Sir, I never met a monk like this much calm, this much serene, this much peaceful. His words are very peaceful. His behavior, body postures are very calm and serene, even his mind. You listening to his talks, his explanation, finally the Buddha said, this is the nature of Arahant. That is the time the teacher knew his student was attained enlightenment. This is the stanza that Buddha used there. Santantasya vanang hoti santa vachacha kammacha sammadanya vimuttasya upasantasya tadino. Words are very peaceful, actions are very peaceful, mind is very clear and also peaceful. In their whole activities are peaceful and very happy to see everyone, their appearance, their in front of them or wherever, and also they like to associate them. This is the nature of Arahant being. So now today we learn some new things about Arahant beings, about their behavior, about their words, and about their minds. And seeing these qualities, open your mind to develop your courage, develop your determinations, develop your effort to practice Dhamma, and then applying this method, yes, one day we can enjoy like these monks. I think that would be enough for today. Let's continue this Dhamma sermon tomorrow. Thank you very much for your participation. Now it is time to share merits with the departed one and also make blessings upon others. First of all, think about departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets who departed name of us. By the power of all these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID 19 and any other sicknesses, by the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise, until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.